Hey all, this is Draco Dark Rider with
Last will.
Suki.
Okay.
continuing and finishing our final episode of our adventure with Monster Hunter World vs. Boomerangs. Since, well, we set out a goal, like, at the best case scenario, to make it through to Best Boy Dodogama. Now, for those that are unfamiliar, we'll quickly run through. Literally, the aim of this goal was to go as far as we could through low rank to see exactly where we could stop, where we'd have to stop using boomerangs against the monsters in, well, low rank. But we're not allowed to use any weapons, we were only allowed to use boomerangs. If we did anything else apart from environmental damage, we couldn't continue, we had to start again. So, we thought it was going to end about Rathos or Diablos. Ironically enough, it did not. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we're actually here and we're gonna go fight Best Boy. We'll technically be fighting 2 monsters today as like a special bonus, but we'll get to that. Right now we're going against Best Boy and I'll start the mission.
Can we go into the hub now, though?
We're already here.
I did not know that.
Come on, princess.
Well, you were here and then you left.
We got Dama boy to go say hey to.
Also,
We haven't seen our child in ages.
No, Senpai was talking about like how we'd start and then he'd join.
I've had only a few hours of sleep. Leave me alone.
You're fine. What star is it? I think it's like just the start of. Yeah, there it is.
Senpai!
Dodogama.
Suki.
So starting the mission now. So
Senpai looks extra fancy today.
So yeah, technically Jay and I both expected us to like not get past Rathos or Diablos with boomerangs because of how bad the damage is. But we actually...
Well, we pulled it off.
Yeah, we pulled it off, but I still think, and I'm pretty sure you guys agree, the only reason we pulled it off was because of the extra help, like the fights where we had monsters join in, or the Gajalaka brothers.
Yes, the Gachalakas, Tobagitashi, Rathos. sorry. Rathos.
And technically
Mud Train.
Technically it was the other way around. Technically we had, during the Toby fight, which is became first, we had the Rathalos help, and then later on in the Rathos fight, that's when we had Toby help, because he came back for revenge.
Yeah, Toby wanted revenge.
Which is really funny, because, do you know what that just makes me think of? In Naruto, one of the main antagonists for a long time, if you guys remember he's the guy with the orange mask. Up until the point
Toby.
Up until the point you know what his name is, his nick, like everyone calls him Toby, which is why I always just call him Toby, because I just like to reference him to that guy. And it makes sense, the fact of like he got his ass kicked, so then he came back for revenge, but this time he brought the full power of his Sharingan with him.
It was a crack next echo time.
As you can see, Draco, today I brought my metal legs!
He did the
And I'm wearing full Dodogama.
He did the line.
And I hurt my hand.
Well, of course, you slapped your metal legs. What makes it... I'm just gonna say this now, you know what's probably the funniest? Look at that, look at Jade Sugi, and notice how the fact that his upper half does not match his lower half. His lower half looks way too skinny compared to his upper half. I mean, your legs look so skinny compared to your muscular upper half, to the point where it looks like that you might as well be walking around doing a handstand. Because it looks like it'd be more effective.
Of course, Draco. I obviously misled they to support the idea of metal legs.
Wait, is it gonna be like the Mortal Kombat movie that came out where it's like they had like Jax's legs where they start off really pathetically weak and little, but then you go through some change and then they become like fucking Tron Iron Man legs?
No, it would be like Hulkbuster legs.
Oh yeah, by the way, Irish, hurry the fuck up! We're waiting on you to prepare.
William.
Oh. There you go.
You're the only reason we hadn't left yet.
I thought I was already ready, then I got into the dancing thing.
No. Yeah. Like, we're trying to go to this the final episode.
Sorry.
But it's like, you're there breakdancing and you're not leaving for the mission. I'm just like, hurry the fuck up, Irish!
What little one?
Oh, God.
Oh. I also have
I
news
don't
about
know,
the...
darling.
Oh.
Hey, Dodo.
Boomerang.
Did we all
Yep, it
misland here?
Yeah, it all dropped us right at Best Boy's feet.
Well, alright then.
Wait, what?
I'm on double.
Damn
There's
it.
two.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I thought that was good, but I was mistaken. Hey, Dodo! We're very happy to be here.
We're just gonna throw sticks at you.
Yeah, so this is
Unfortunately, can't throw rocks.
This is Best Boy.
this is
Number
best.
1.
This is best boy.
This is
This
yeah.
this is the best boy I have never killed. I've only captured.
Do you know what actually, no, you've been forced to kill him a few times, I believe.
Yeah, but it wasn't
Yeah.
by his hand.
Yeah, no.
They beat me. They beat me to getting them. Then I put curse upon their souls.
You know what I still wish though? Like, I wish that they introduced like a whole... Like, I wish Rise would actually have a fucking actual monster update for fucking once. Instead of goddamn the bullshit that they give us now. But one thing I wish is like, imagine if they have like a slew of monsters that they introduce. But could you imagine like Rise with Best Boy?
I want him.
I'd love it. I'd love to see Best Boy in the game. Hell,
Oh god, we got roly poly splody.
Oh, hello.
hell.
Hey, panels!
You know it'd be even better. You know it'd be even better with.
Aim for his gob.
What's I'm doing? Oh shit. You know it'd be even better though. Well, I know one thing that you'd love, Will. If we get Best Boy, you'd also get Best Boy armor for your dog, which usually looks similar to the monster that you get it from.
Yes.
So you could see. There's a chance you could make it look a little. Your dog look a little bit like Best Boy. It'd be great. It'd be like how running around on a little Dodo. This little chubby lizard.
Yes. I still rather if he was if he was in stories.
Actually, now that I think about it, you named a bloody Polyfrog from my series of randomizer. Why didn't you just name it Best Boy after this guy?
Yes, that would be great.
Oh, I'm out of
You didn't
Honey,
think
are
of it,
you
that's
okay
why.
other than saying yes?
It's Dodogama. I haven't fought him in ages. I missed him.
Well,
wanna
neither
hug
have
him.
Oh my
I.
god!
I want to hug him.
I'm putting a healing
Oh,
boost.
hello.
Healing boost down for everyone, and I'm out because I'm out of traps. Whee! No,
I just realized something.
Not traps, boomerangs. What did
I
you
just realized something.
What?
I need cold mushrooms. I forgot. And it
What did you
didn't
get?
pack cold drinks.
Oh shit, wrong one.
Huh. I didn't think of doing that because I didn't think I'd get this far.
What is it? Oh, that's the button. For some reason, I like had a mind blank on the fucking button to redo my loadout. We want. Oh, that. Oh, there we go. Cool. Okay, yeah, I got my sheet. I'm good. I'm dandy. How have you guys Jade, how have you taken so much damage already?
Dodo doesn't like me.
What did you
No,
do? to it?
Dodo likes you, and now we have now we got lava dickfish.
See, I'm not too bad with that one. I'm okay with the last one. I just don't like the mud one.
Yeah, I see, but then again, like, you can understand why a lot of people hate him, and it's not even because of anything he does. Like, hell, people hate him.
It's who he took out.
Yeah, people hate him in both World and Rise because of who could have been in the game, which does the exact same mechanics, except they added this piece of shit.
They could have had clack clack.
And I say in Rise because even though technically this guy I don't think is in Rise, I know that normal Dickfish is, and I still count that.
I just don't like him in general.
Yeah, he's a like don't get me wrong, I don't mind it, though. I will say this: if we're gonna have anything with these type of mechanics, I would have preferred Agnactor, and if we were going to have, if we were going to have a Piscine Wyvern in general, I think we should have just gotten Glacial in Rise. Let's face it, the fans, although the fans hate Glacial, let's face it, I've seen enough comments to know that that's what everyone wants.
It's like, we hate you, but we love that we hate you.
Yeah, it's again one of those ones that we love to hate. Ow. I'm on fire!
Good.
I shot the fish! Great balls of fire! Fuck me! Stop running me over, you fat fuck!
This sounds so good when it's out of context.
None of you are down here!
It's
Get
the
your asses down
Dodo
here!
I was
I had
getting
to go get more
boomerangs.
stuff.
Wait, I only just realized something and I'm a moron.
What?
What?
I'm picking a fight with the other two. I'm not even fighting Dodo!
We're here for Dodo, goddammit!
I'm like, what? I'm like, why
We're
the
fighting Best Boy.
It's like, why the fuck aren't you guys here? And then I realized that I'm fighting Dickfish and...
You're fighting the wrong monster!
You got the wrong monster!
Hold on. I've got the wrong monster! Oh, I'm such a moron. I'm fighting them, I'm trapping them, I'm throwing boomerangs because I thought we were fighting Dickfish, and then I'm like, wait a moment. Brain processes, loading.
No, we're fighting Blue Boy.
If this isn't the right monster, we're fighting Best Boy. And then I'm like, oh, well, fuck me. The bright side,
I have a question.
You go first.
I have a question for everyone.
Which is...
If you could have any monster in Monster Hunter as a pet, as large as the size of a cat or roughly a dog, what would it be?
Dodogama, because it's the easiest thing to look after. You just feed it rocks and crystals.
Dodogama.
But
It was my first love.
I could see one little flaw with yours, Will, because, like, you remember, he does eat like that, but remember, he also baths up lava and stuff, so you'd have to keep that in mind.
And also, how many crystals do you own, Will?
Quite a bit here. I'll happily share them with them.
Yeah,
I have to keep getting tons of them.
Yeah, you have to find a way to constantly supply him with an absolute shit ton of crystals. And Oregon, fuck off! My god, no one likes you! Hell, you have the worst deviant in all of Monster Hunter, which makes people hate you even more.
Oh, can I get one of those deviants and him so I just feed the deviant to him?
No.
That doesn't work because the Oregon, again, is not made out of crystals, which is why it's lazy and everyone hates it. It's literally just an Oregon with a tiny amount of crystal stuck in his beard. Literally just his chin. And
Okay, so we got Williams, which is Best Boy, and Suki's as Dodogama. What was you, Draco?
oh, that's a... See, mine's a tough one. There's a few monsters I really like, but... See, like, although there's a lot of monsters I really like, I'm gonna have to go with the default, which will probably be one of the only things even harder to be able to feed than Best Boy. and that would be Joe, because Devil Joe is like kind of been my boy. He's just a big ass fucking.
Since the start of this.
Yeah, he's a big ass T-Rex, and I love him so much. If it wasn't for him, like, don't get wrong, like, trying to keep him fed with his bullshit, but hey.
This is going
sacrifice
on
the
the
neighbors you
stipulation
don't like.
that it's about the size of a cat, right?
Oh, yeah, but, like, Devil Joe eats a lot.
And plus, he's a actual legitimate dino.
Yeah, he's good. If I had to go with something else, though, because, like, there's a few I wouldn't mind having, like,
Oh shit, hello.
Let's face it, one adorable option would have been, like, a tiny Mitsune. That would be cute as hell. This is the baby dude level 4 dragon. I'd love an Astalos, which is a creature I'm still hoping comes to rise, because we have Mitsune and we have a lot of we already have the flying wyvern skeleton, so that's fine. Because you haven't, I don't think you've experienced Astalos on any form, have you, Jade?
Is that the owl?
No, Astalos is the
He would be my second.
Yeah, I figured like the owl would be second. Astalos is one of the other Fated 4, because you got the Fated 4 from.
Oh, is that the Zappy boy?
Yeah, the what do you call it? The dragon. He's like the dragonfly dragon, because his wing membranes are dragonfly patterned, and he's one of the few. Well, they say one of the few, but there's many contenders now. He's one of the main contenders to Rathalos King of the Skies mental, mainly because, well, he's faster, more agile, and he's a goddamn psychopath in the legitimate sense. It's like, he sees you, you dead. I love Astalos and him in why did it take me to this camp? Oh, whatever. I use him in stories too, because I used his deviant, which is great. Especially because, like, this is a electrified monster that can create a kind of like electrified black hole.
Yes.
Did you ever hear a more gorgeous sentence, Jade?
And it's still in a game universe of science, not magic.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
Wait,
still...
wait, let me guess. It's because of dragon element.
No, he's straight up electric.
Electric element.
Yeah,
Freaky deaky electricity.
he's straight up a thunder monster. Or monster, as the generic term would go. But yeah, it's like the... like Astalos is like, it's because the Fated 4, they all like have a strength and weakness to each other. Because you've got fire, ice, electrical, and water in the Fated 4, and that way they can all like, there's no like one that's stronger than all the others in the form, and that's why like when they came out they were the flagships of their particular game. Because I think they were generations. Like the before literally the normal generations, which I think was like called Double Cross, something like that in Japan. They were its flagship monsters, and then when the game got a bit of a remake and additives with Generations Ultimate, they were
Nicely done, Suki. Was it William? Which one have you kicked the frog?
I didn't kick any frog.
The one that goes boom.
Whee!
where did it go?
It went down.
Yeah, it went to the cave. That's right. But yeah, the
I like how both of you asked what monster I would want as a roughly cat or small dog size.
we've been waiting for you to like say.
We've been waiting for you to say yours.
Oh, sorry, I was expecting you to force me to say it like last time.
Well, you're the one that started this skit, so you might as well go ahead.
So,
A regime.
a little monkey.
Is
So
that...
imagine if I could train it. Have a guard regime.
See,
So
part,
you
of me,
teach it to rip people's faces off.
part of me sees the logic of that, but part of me also says, like, is that your way of getting over the PTSD of tempered regime?
No.
I get my own tempered regime.
So yeah, he'll just get his own version.
Yeah, but like after the torment and pain that mastering tempered regime caused, is like getting one himself literally just the excuse to like get over the pain. Like it's kind of like a therapy treatment.
Oh, Dodogama's tired. Quickly, someone get him some rocks.
He needs some milk. Oh shit, his leg just bent the wrong way, just saying. That's not good, Dodo. You need to see a doctor about that one. I'm a doctor, I prescribe boomerangs.
I don't think boomerangs are helpful.
Oh shit. I'm like, I'm just trying to throw boomerangs and I'm wondering why they're not working. Then I realized I'm out of boomerangs.
No, you too?
You idiot.
Ah!
Jade got booted.
I'm here by myself.
Wait, what?
It's okay, Dodo boy.
What do you mean?
That's kind of creepy because
Are you saying
on
you-
my screen. Oh no, I'm still with you.
Oh, thank God. So the only one that has to suffer is Jade.
But
Can you still hear
where
me?
Senpai was standing, from like where we were, Dodogama literally just goes up to it and takes a bite where Senpai was standing.
And yes, Jade, we can hear you. It's just the fact that we can no longer exist in the same realm as you, apparently.
Well, there might be some side effects from the conclusion of Crisis of Infinite Weeklies.
God damn it.
Now, that's a good thing, it's ended. Unfortunately, I did kind of have to give back the boudoir. It was unfortunate. But, it's okay. The other Wiggler. The Wiggler originally already did from that universe. She's okay. She's cool.
She.
Yeah, apparently their universe is like ours, just opposite genders.
It reminds me of an episode of Striders. I know, like, almost none of you... Like, Jade's like a 50-50 on that one, but I know neither of the other two of us really understand that show. Like, that is an old show, so I could very much understand if neither Suki nor William have even heard of it.
It sounds familiar, but I can't really say if I've seen it or not.
Doing that little booty tail.
Literally,
And now I'm out of things.
Literally, they're not like geniuses, but you have, God, there's 4 of them if I remember correctly. 2 guys, I believe, a girl, and their teacher. The guys created a device that it's actually let them go through like dimensions.
Go through dimensions into different portals of the world, in different dimensions of the world, of planet Earth. So remember, there was one. Everything was underwater, and it was about to get attacked by some water creature.
Oh, did you say sliders?
Yes,
I thought you said striders.
I guess that was just an audio glitch. No, sliders.
Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah, so have I. Like, and that's
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
bits and pizzas.
Bits and pizzas. Pieces.
You said
Pieces.
bits and pizzas. I'm not the only one having audio
Just
errors.
leave me
except-
alone.
Except my audio errors come from the audio. Your audio errors come from your mouth. You must be hungry.
It's
Well,
called,
yeah, do
it's
not
called
eat the
normal.
microphone.
Called normal audio. So yeah.
It's called He
No
Was
more
Taught by
really.
an Asian.
Then why didn't he say noodles?
Because now. Oh, Dodogama, you're eating. I'll wait till you finish eating.
Mommy's not.
I wish I could be with you, but unfortunately I cannot.
Yeah, because unlike Rise, World still had that whole like slot cap thing. So if all slots were filled, even if someone gets booed or leaves, that slot is still forever locked. Because unlike
Yes,
Rise,
even though that slot is my slot. Why can't I go back to my own slot?
yeah, it's just like Rise was so perfect that they got rid of that shit. World is still just like no, someone was here, so they left, and now it's still sacred. It belongs to them. But that's my slot, so why can't I go back and no? And you're different now. That was old you. Old you is sacred. You cannot replace old you. New you sucks. Old you is best.
Oh Lord.
Go back to old you. I liked you back in the day, not today. You suck.
Go back to monkey.
Return to monkey, bitch.
Dodogama, let me go. God damn it. Let me go.
No, you have to stay in the fight. Yeah. That voice is so stupid. Yeah, like it's really funny when I try to do actual accents. There's only a few I can do right, but only in the right circumstances. But most of the accents I can do that are really good and that I can do for long periods are usually the stupid ones. I can do that one. I could do like hick, hillbilly, trailer park. I could do like a very poor Jamaican accent. I can only do French with one particular line, which is stupid. And there's a few other things like that. But when it comes to like just trying to do just a full-on accent for a long period, no. Forget it. Forget about it. I mean, I still don't know how French. I'm like, I can get it. I can get its accent. I can get its accent down.
Accentuate.
I can accentuate its accent with one particular line, but only when saying that line. If I try to do French with anything else, I sound like I'm being heavily racist, which is how most of my accents come across.
I still like the hillbilly sounding one. The grandpa.
Yeah, that one. See, that one I took reference in when I was making Carl's one. Like,
Yes.
that's why they sound so similar, because I use like the old man Jenkins type thing with Carl's one to make it perfect.
Fire bad. William, why are we fighting him here?
Because I didn't think of moving him anywhere else.
Why did you move him away from the frog?
Because I was trying to heal.
You son of a bitch!
It's coming back to you.
Yes, but I wasted one of the frogs!
Oh, hello,
You
lava
get the
fish.
frog.
Because there's 3 frogs here. And I had to waste one because I kicked it and then you made it run away.
Okay, just go into your inventory and take what the frogs carried with you.
This is not Rise! I don't ability to take frogs with me! I can't rise to that occasion, motherfucker! That's in a whole new world!
Oh, no. Please.
One that's not born in ice! Yeah, I referenced all 3 games. We're good now. I've met my quota, apparently.
It's not the generation.
It's a whole new world.
A dazzling place to stab your face.
Sorry, you.
It's a
Oh my god.
it's like it's Monster Hunter, so it's a dazzling place to stab your face.
Sorry, I
Well, it is
ruined
quite
yours.
dazzling to look around.
See, why can't we have areas like this in World? I mean, right.
Because they don't have volcanoes.
Not yet. Actually, wait. No, never mind. Scratch that.
Hold on. Do you want to take that back, being that, William, in case you forgot, I walked you through a giant fucking volcano to the point where we were on an edge looking into the main core lava flow.
And that's where you find the
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
It's like,
I know.
there's no lava in Rise. There's no what? There's no volcano in Rise? The fuck is that? Is that a fucking mole?
Yes.
Yes, honey.
Yes. Yes, it was. There's a giant fountain
See,
of
now
Kool-Aid.
after, did you legitimately forget for like 5 seconds that, like, there was a volcano in Rise?
No, I kind of just worded bad.
Okay, because I was about to say, it's like volcanic areas. There's like one in almost. Oh, actually no, I think there's a volcanic area in every Monster Hunter game. Like there's usually like at least one per game as like a staple.
There is.
Yeah, there's always a desert.
Like a desert.
Yeah, there's always a desert. There's always a volcano. There's always a jungly-ish area. I say ish because if I remember correctly, there was like some games where it was a full-on jungle, and I believe there's like a game or two where instead of a jungle, it was a forest. Because I think you could say that argument for Rise, because technically Rise has both.
Generations Ultimate is like that.
And that's actually one thing I do love about Rise, where most of its maps, actually no, all of its maps, sorry, old maps from the older games just vamped the hell up to look absolutely gorgeous and take away the whole loading screens per zones, which is amazing. I'm just like, I'm glad they didn't go ahead and just try to make new maps where there's a whole bunch of maps that they just brought to new graphics, which I really like because the flooded forest looks great.
Yeah, the maps are essentially what they originally envisioned they couldn't do due to technical limitations back in the day.
Yeah, and I'm like, because like you got the flood forest, which it like in the Rise like appearance looks great, from the big Aztec temple to the like what, like the underground
LDW.
the giant the giant waterfall in the back. You got the underground water areas. You got just the normal jungly forests with the ruins everywhere. It looks great. I think the only new map in Rise was, of course, the first one, where like it's the whole like bamboo forest setting. I don't think that was an original, like that was a map from another game. I think that was actually an original map, which makes sense because it's very much designed to be something for the wire bugging.
Yeah, it's gonna have that height for Wybo.
Yeah, pretty much they took everything that made Kinsegglaive special and then gave it to everyone else. It's just like, but hold on, we still have the bugs, but there's bugs around the map that we can pick up and use against the monster, so technically it still counts.
Draco,
Yes.
shut up.
No.
Well, technically you have other weapons that you main, like me, you use dual blades, so it's not as much of a sting.
Not as much, but still a sting.
Yeah.
You
Sting is
were
real.
ripping bandies off.
What'd you say, Jade?
The sting is real.
Yes, and back in WCW, who was kicking the shit out of Triple H and other characters.
Eh?
In WCW,
Wrestling.
way back in the day, in WCW had actually a wrestler called Sting. Who had he had makeup similar to the Crow, and one signature thing was he actually had a big black baseball bat.
Oh yeah?
He pretty much actually looked like a wrestler version of the Crow from from the movie. I think like
Yes,
that would
he's so
continue.
he's so totally not the Crow as a wrestler.
Pretty much. It's like I can't believe it's not the Crow.
So, how goes the fight of Dodogama with boomerangs?
I don't know how close it is.
Because I imagine it'd be fun to, you know, fight a monster with boomerangs.
Do you want me to put a pitfall trap down?
Yeah, sure. I thought you were about to say, do you want me to like give you the play-by-play so he doesn't feel left out? I'm like, wait, is she about to mock Senpai? I would actually be kind of impressed.
I would never mock my senpai.
That's why I'm like, if she actually is gonna mock him, I'm actually kind of impressed.
Never.
And I don't have trank bombs, so that's up to someone else.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
since someone stole my thunder.
Not sleepy yet.
And I'm just like, the way that was coming off against Suki, it's just like, until you said about the pitfall traps, I thought you were legitimately mocking him. I'm like, wow, Suki got sass.
Senpai is
Oh,
my
no.
beloved senpai.
Thank you, Suki.
Yeah,
I would never mock my senpai.
you just leave that for me. As I slowly corrupt him.
My senpai was an innocent boy once.
Then everything changed
Once.
when the Draco Nation attacked.
Yes.
Like it wasn't like an instant change. It was just like I appeared and then like I was slowly becoming the devil in his shoulder, slowly working him towards the power of evil. Alright, go on. That's one thing I'm not gonna miss when we start the Rise series, because like with the Infinite Kunos, we won't have to worry about wasting so much time going back to the game constantly.
What do you mean? This is fun! Right?
Okay, well,
This is
actually,
fun!
well, see, like, Jay, at least you have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about going to camp like every, 5 minutes. You can stay there.
Yes, I'm sitting here at the gathering hut on my throne of boomerangs.
Hub. Why do you say HUD?
Well, I'm actually in the nexus of all gathering huts. I'm at the gathering hut, the main hut of all of them.
Senpai, you concern me.
Hey, I got disconnected by a Dodogama.
You got disconnected by
No,
the
no,
Dodogama.
no, actually, I was thinking about that, and I know why you got disconnected.
Why
he-
be that?
Because he defended the fucking fish.
He's going, I'll rather clack clack.
You good there, Dodo?
He's making his way downtown.
Downtown.
Yeah, the only difference.
Downtown.
The only difference is, like, while he's trying to go, Urgon's just like, you're not going anywhere. I wanna go! I wanna go! I wanna go! No. Anyway,
Fuck.
organization, it's a thing, people!
William, put another trap down.
You know that?
Organization, people, it's a thing!
Ow!
I'm watching this sideshow with glee! I'm like, first, why did you throw a trank bomb down when he wasn't even there?
Because I'm trying to make him go night night.
He wasn't even there though! You were literally 20 feet away and you just like, Trank Bomb!
I want him to go night-night like the people in Batman.
Oh yeah, she's
Like by
been,
breaking their necks?
yeah, she's been playing Arkham City recently. And it's like every time she's beating the crap out of people, all you hear in audio chat is, go night-night, go night-night, go night-night! Like, and again,
And the occasional don't touch.
and again, as I said to her, when like she was doing, like punching the crap out of people and saying that, all I could picture was that scene from the Avengers with Hulk and Iron Man, where he locks the Hulkbuster's fist to Hulk's face, and he's like rapidly punching him in the face. Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep. And then Hulk just gets up, spits a tooth out, and looks at him pissed, and he's like, "I'm sorry." Oh.
Oh.
So. Oh, now we're being run over by fucking Oregon again. We're in his Beyblade pit.
It hurts.
So you're implying that Oregon let it rip?
He is
Yes.
always ripping.
Isn't there too much methane gas around here for that?
Well, he. I don't know if I actually.
Wow.
I don't know if I should actually dignify that with a response.
What did he say?
Is
Oh shit!
To give you context, Jade, I walked up to Dodo, I've kicked the paralyzed frog, and you just hear him bolting in. He sees the turret activate, and then immediately bolt away, like, say, and did the whole oh shit. That was good reflexes, I'll give you that.
Yes.
But he said there's a lot of methane in the area, so should we be letting the Oregon let it rip all the time? And I'm like, well, for one, it farts flames anyway, so that doesn't matter. It also farts sleeping gas, if I remember correctly. But also the, what do you call it? The Oregon's lower half is literally tar, which is, as far as I remember, combustible. Jormungandr?
Jormungandr. It's Jormungandr.
Jormungandr has joined the chat, or joined the session. Jormungandr!
Why couldn't it be a Florentinian?
Fuck your Florentinians! You're never gonna let that go!
Never!
It's just like, my
Dodogama.
firstborn flesh son will always be a Florentinian. But that's the last name, I don't care.
His last name will also be Florentinian.
He'll be Florentinian.
Now, go out into the world, my son, and spread the Florentinian.
This just
sounds
makes him
like a
sound like a
disease.
virus.
We don't need another one of those.
I know, that's really just,
All shall be Florentinian.
that actually just makes him sound like a plague. How did you die?
I kind of kept on getting
This
hit
is
and
a low
exploded
rank.
thing, and I was
Actually, it's a high rank.
Okay, correction. It's a high rank and you're wearing master rank gear. Again, how the fuck did you die?
You're not wearing master rank, are you?
No.
You fucking muppet.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, William. You're the first person to die in this series.
No, actually.
Mm,
Lies.
I actually believe...
That was me. Thank you.
Yeah, if, like, we've had a death before, like, I think we've had not many, but a few deaths in this entire series, but yeah, I do believe that Suki was the one that took the first.
I had the first disconnection.
No,
Oh, yeah.
was it you or was it like just in general? Because the first connection I can remember, disconnection I remember us having was Oh wait,
All of
actually,
us.
Yeah. Actually, correction. Are we talking about boomerangs, or are we talking about this series in general with the actual playthrough of the main series?
Boomerangs.
Where
Okay,
did he go?
then yeah, I think that was all of us. He went into the underground area, but I'm running over here to get... Since I have to run past it anyway, I'm just going to go to the camp to get boomerangs.
Yeah, the first disconnection was all of us, because literally all 4 of us got disconnected.
Yeah, but I believe the first death I'm pretty sure Suki
That was
survived.
me. That was me.
So,
I apologize, I forget.
same here.
It's okay, senpai.
We all forget something.
Yes.
Really funny if like we timed out on Dodo when we didn't time out on either fucking Raffles or Diablo.
Well, this is a high rank monster.
They digged and flied.
But high rank monster at 4 Hill.
We're
Wait.
almost out of time with this one.
Yeah, I know, I'm watching it. Oh, there you go, 10 minutes left.
It best be thrown in Boomerang, but it's not tomorrow.
Well, it'd also help if, like, when someone threw a trap down, the other person was already by the head to throw the trank bomb down, instead of being like, trap down, run, run, run. Once it breaks that trap, trank bomb, trank bomb. I saw that happen not once, but twice in, like, the span of, like, 2 minutes.
I have tranks ready if someone wants to put trap down.
Trap is going
I don't think
down.
he's ready for it yet.
Well, I have a trap ready.
You can't use it in the hub.
Go nene. Go nene. Go
I'll
nene.
try.
Go nene.
I'll...
What the hell, game?
What happened?
I literally just watched my counter. I went down to from 4 to 3 boomerangs, threw 1 boomerang, and it went from 3 to 2. I literally got, like, boomerangs you're supposed to have at least more than 1 use. No. I threw a boomerang and got 1 use out of it, and immediately went down to from 3 to 2. I didn't even get more than 1 throw. I'm like, the fuck? And it even appeared on my screen. It's just like, boomerang used up, went from 4 to 3. Immediately after I threw the next one, boomerang used up, went from 3 to 2. I'm like, what the fuck? Perfect my ass.
Bye-bye.
That's the thing, Jacob. Boomerangs are not perfect. They're beyond perfection.
That
Yeah.
they break.
But in the older games, they were perfect.
Can you buff them in the older game?
How so?
Yes.
So you could buff them.
In the older games, we've already talked about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Let's talk about it again.
You sneaky sons of bitch.
What happened now?
Dodo being a little shit.
But it's best boy.
Doesn't mean it can't be a little shit.
Well, typically to be best boy means that it's not
No, you can be a little
aggravating.
You can actually, well, no, that's not true. Best boys can also be, like, aggravating.
He's coming.
And I is going.
He just
And
got
I'm-
here.
I am healing.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Both this and the recording. To be fair, I did say this is gonna be a longer episode. Right now I'm like concerned because I feel like this episode is gonna go for like 2 hours.
Ow.
Oh yeah!
And Brad's
Well, to be in the final episode, it does deserve it.
yeah, I guess. And I mean, technically we're not going against a high rank.
Boomerangs!
We're not going against a high rank Odie. We're probably going to go against a low rank Odie just to being fair to the rest of the series.
It's a bonus.
I mean, the only reason why we're not finding this thing on low rank because there is no low rank Dodo.
Well, yes, there is Draco. It's called Great Jagras.
Do not compare the Jamaican lizard to this thing. This thing is best
They have the
boys.
same skeleton.
So does a lot of things. Doesn't make it the same thing. Like, you do not compare best boy to a reggae lizard.
Reggae.
It's a piece of shit, man.
Look at that.
It be smoking the weird something fierce, man.
This one's just hitting the rocks.
Is there any like drug reference to rocks?
Yes.
Rock. 5 minutes.
But we will not say because we don't want to get in trouble with YouTube.
Oh, you're like,
You
you
have
choose
the
how we watching
tools.
this.
Hey! They watched a lot of our videos. I should know. We got a fucking video removed for the dumbest reason. We had a Paul episode removed because apparently it promoted violence and terrorism. Dude, I told you about that. And then it's like I appealed, and then they just like half an hour later I put it back up and it's like, oh shit, yeah, sorry, our bad. No shit.
A Portal episode of all things.
Yeah, out of all of our series, all of them, it was a Portal episode, and one of the things that made me laugh was out of, like, that was the day that episode 5 and 6 went up, but it was only episode 5 that got that, and I'm like, the fuck we do in episode 5 that counted as terrorism? More question is, what part of Portal counts as terrorism? Is GLaDOS like the new, like, fucking American regime?
We finally broke something.
I think we broke his arm.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we hurt
Arm.
his arm.
You know what's really funny though? You say that we broke, like, Suki's like actually sounds happy that we finally broke something, and all I think of is just like in the background, William making sad noises.
We had the Dodogama.
Gonna drop down.
So, you're saying that these crunchy sounds coming from Dodogama is a bad thing?
Put another drop down.
Damn it. I don't have any more. Go.
Manifest some more.
Yeah, we're not captured. I think Dodo's gonna be what actually breaks the series, which makes it actually kind of like poetic that he's the final episode. He's like, yes, you made it to me, and I'll make sure that I was your final go. Because you're not getting past me, bitch.
We couldn't get past Best Boy.
Which actually,
Not even angry.
yeah, to be honest, I'm not angry because, like, technically we reached our goal. It just makes it ironic that our goal is what ends the series. I need a drink, a cool drink.
Do you think after this that Dodo will get a taste for boomerangs?
Maybe.
Oh god, why can I see like him just like someone shooting at me literally just pulls out a big ass crystal boomerang, just hurls it.
It won't have as much power. If they're not made out of wood, then it's like, it reduces the boomerang's power. You can't alter perfection.
People wouldn't go for perfection. You're going, I can't have perfection.
Hey,
But I'll do the best I can.
Best boy would go for perfection. Why? Because in everyone's eyes, he is perfection.
Yeah, because literally there is literally a mission where it's literally no one wants to get rid of the Dodogamas. They say they're too cute. Going, damn right.
Which is actually kind of ironic because like everyone loves him, except you have people that avidly love to go kill him. So it's like, no one wants to go kill him, and then you have like this literally army of hunters that are just raising their hand, just like,
Me, I'll go capture him.
No, Dodogama used body slam. It was not very effective, but it still hurt.
I'm just imagining that there's a group of hunters who are out to kill Dodo.
Alright. What did she say?
Did you defeat the frog dino?
See, I hear that, and automatically, I feel like this urge that I see William like slightly insulted is like, excuse me, whose boy are you calling a frog dino? I say, young lady.
Yeah, but he knows he can't get offended.
Alright, post quest.
So we start the next one?
Yeah,
Just hold on, I have to shut my door.
that's fine. I have to set the quest.
And then you're gonna start the video?
It's already started.
Oh.
I already started the video. I started it before I loaded back into the app.
Dodogama. It was a finishing thing we had.
So you saw my dancing.
Yes, Senpai, it was lovely dancing.
The thing is, when I go through that, I decide to come here. I've been standing on that spot, dancing, while you lot were trying to boomerang a Dodogama. I saw the sun set, the moon rise, then set, and the sun rise.
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. Do, do. That's a fucking song from the third Lion King movie.
I forgot about it.
Most people forgot about the movie in general, to be honest.
Draco doesn't have just a beetle head.
Well, no, it's not like it's not like the head crab thing. It's not like it devours my head and replaces it.
Are you implying that you were once an insect glaive user, but then your insect glaive attached onto your face, and you became Vigil Man?
No, you're forgetting. There are researchers too. And as I've said before, the world beetlemen are all researchers. I may be buff, but I am a. What's the I may be buff, but I am an intellectual, sir. Do you know what these muscles are full of? Knowledge!
I think I should go put my special pants on.
Oh, that's great. Oh, it's so bad. That's great. Please tell me you heard that, Suki.
What?
Jay just sounded like the most special boy in history of it, or like in this entire conversation. He just turns around and says, "I'm gonna go put on my special pants."
Aw, Senpai.
I'm like, that's very much sounds like. The fuck? You have hair?
Huh?
What?
I missed something.
Stay there, Will. Jade, come to the main foyer, please. He has hair.
Give me a moment, I need to put on my pants.
Oh, you sexy beast, you don't need your pants, just get in here. Leave your pants in the dresser.
Okay, what am I looking at?
He's got hair.
He's got a bird on his head.
He has hair.
And a bird.
Hair?
And hair.
Bird.
Why is it so weird that I have hair?
Because
Because
you're always wearing something, so we don't see that you have hair.
Well, I'm wearing something. I got the bird on my head.
Yes, but we
Yes,
can see
bird.
that you've got hair.
God, I gotta put a helmet on.
So, what do you think of my special pants?
I can see the stars. I can
Um.
see the stars in your groin. Wait, does that mean if I turn around, you've got? I just thought of a really bad space joke. I'm gonna stop right now.
The
If
color
referring
of
if I
the
have a
wiggler,
galaxy on my butt, I'm not too sure about that.
the color of the wiggler head, I feel, does not go with it.
And no, what I was gonna say is, Jade, if you bend over, does that mean we can see your black hole?
Oh god, I'm gonna go away now.
Because
I got a Toba Kadashi now.
Because I mean, like it's a space thing, so
Or we can.
it'd be natural that you'd have a black hole where your hole would be.
Oh, no.
Don't ask me where I found the Toba Kadashi. I found him walking around, waddling around. I just took him.
Waddling? What is he, a fucking penguin?
Maybe. And he had an injured claw, so I helped him.
An
And now he's
injured
mine.
claw.
Now he's mine.
You didn't help him, you kidnapped him.
Shh.
And if he's that size, he wouldn't have been, like, hurt. He would have been a fucking baby that you kidnapped. So you were stories it up. The only difference is you're just like, I'm not gonna make you fight. I'm gonna make you my ornament, bitch.
No, he's just keeping my neck warm.
Does he do anything else? Does he, no, like, answer me seriously. Does he do anything but sit on your fucking neck?
Well, has his tail moves, so he moves his tail.
Anything that's
Actually,
useful?
I can tell what else he does, Draco.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
guess
bit
what
better,
else does.
senpai.
It tells William secrets that only the Tobagashis know.
Yeah, the reason why Toba Kadashi was attacking the Rathan, it
Oh,
owed it money.
Okay, so yeah, it does. It's no secret. It's just like the reason why I can be shock trapped is because I'm stupid. I absorb electricity,
Oh,
but I forget that, and I'm a fucking moron, so I can be shock trapped.
Oh, and for the Suki, I've become the Rainbow Wiggler.
I love it. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, okay, I can just see it now. It's very hard to. Well, there's a lot of colors that aren't too vivid when it comes to the head, so it's hard to see some of them.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the reasons why I've never really done a Rainbow Wiggler.
Yeah, like the
That's
like the outfit's fine. It's just like the headpiece. It's like there's a few colors that it's vivid, and the rest of them are so watered out that you can't really see them. Also, I'm waiting for the two of you to be ready so we can go.
Oh, right. Let's go.
I find ironic that first time around it was only William. Now it's William's the only one waiting.
It's
Well-
reverse this time.
Have to bow to the Rainbow Wiggler. Because I finally got what I wanted.
Senpai. Oh no, actually, I forgot. I was about to make a sentence, but I realized that happened last episode. Because I was about to say Senpai inside you, but I realized that happened last episode.
And previous episodes.
Yeah, but last episode he was legitimately and completely deep inside you. That's how we started the episode.
Yeah.
Jade right now face palming like, oh god.
Not again.
I see best boy in the man.
Now, where's my baby? Where's my son?
Where's my bitch?
Dodogama, my darling.
Come here so I can teach you how to play fetch the hard way. What's the hard way? By throwing the stick at your face. Wrong way. Wrong, Suki, wrong way. Literally right behind you.
My boy!
I like that. I like how like it's on the map and you literally run right
I
past him.
couldn't see him on the map.
But like he always starts here. But I just like how the fact that you just run right past here and literally he just watches you walk past.
Like, Mama?
I haven't seen you in ages.
You know, that, actually, the way you said that's like, you know, that reminds me of. Do you guys? How long has? I know it's been probably ages, but have you guys have any vague memories on the old Dr. Doolittle movie?
Yes.
It reminds me of the
It's
the very like near credits scene where the egg hatches and it realizes it's like a gator egg, and it looks like that the dog is just like, Mama?
I had a feeling you'd get that, Draco, the reference.
Yeah. I'm like,
Oh, my boy.
I'm like, that was adorable. Oh, I'm on my period. There's my
He's just
period.
happy to see you.
Shit. Boomerang, boomerang, shove a stick up an oldie butt. That was a jump.
Why?
Why what?
You know why, what?
No, I don't. Suki, do you know what he's talking about?
No.
See? No idea what you're talking about, Jade. Do you want to elaborate in detail? Well,
Where did you get the stick from?
what?
Huh?
Didn't you say stick a stick up the Odie's butt?
Yes.
So where you get the stick from?
You're joking, right?
Yeah, I am.
I'm about to say, it's like, if that was a legitimate sentence, I would have smacked him just like, the fuck have we been throwing at him this entire time, you muppet? They're
Oh,
wooden
my.
sticks!
Plus, what's on my back?
Your dancing pole?
It's a stick.
Big stick.
She's got the biggest stick here. It's like Captain Planet, except really awkward. By your powers combined, she is Captain Stick. Oh, miasma, I did not miss you. The Gaudy corpse, mine. I don't need it, but mine. I forgot I
Well,
could
too
push.
bad, only wants it for.
You little shit! I was wondering. Fuck you! That was mine! Get back here, you little shit!
Hey,
I'm gonna come kick the shit out of you in your own home.
he's playing.
I'm gonna treat you how the American government treats the racial people.
Very, very well.
Yeah, let's go with that. I'm a cowardly corpse. I'm a cowardly corpse. And then get run over by Odie because I made a bad joke.
A horrible joke.
And William hasn't made his quota of racism in the episode because he made his one before the episode, so I'm just filling in.
Thank you for the monster bone, M.
They're about to thank me for the racist joke. I'm like, wait, what?
No!
Oh, I was moron. I rolled right into the bite. Of 87.
I
Really?
know. He's become purple.
That is kind. I've become purple. I've been purple since the start.
So Draco means you were the true purple guy this whole time.
Yes. It's just
You
like.
were the one who killed the children.
So.
Then again, how do we know you're not covering for Senpai because Senpai's pants are purple?
No, Tenbai's pants are going to the rainbow, so technically he doesn't count.
My pants are everything.
And if his previous pants tell you anything, you might as well be one of my animatronics.
Yes, I want that now.
Five Nights at Senpai's?
Yes.
I don't think Suki would
No,
would
Jade,
be
Jade,
against it.
Jade, you know what we should get made?
What?
Just as something silly, we need to find someone that's great at game development and make a Five Nights at Wigglers.
Why?
Have like
I
all,
would play the fuck out of that game.
have like all
It's
four.
science time.
Yeah, have like literally have all the all four Wigglers, and it's just like every like some of the audio cues that they do, where it's like when you hear the laughter from one of the like from Freddy, instead it's just like it's science time, damn it. Because you'd have Professor Wiggler. Let's see. Let's see.
I love your boudoir.
Yeah, what's the what would be the four best Wigglers for this?
I love your boudoir.
That's not a Wiggler. That's a Sang. There
Posh
is no.
Wiggler?
Huh?
He did make a posh Wiggler.
Sure. Yeah. So you'd have a Posh Wiggler. You'd have.
That's what Will was getting at with the Dubois. He just couldn't think of the term.
Yeah, so you got a Posh one. You've got a Science one. What would be the other two ones, Jade?
Well, the main one that's in the series is the Gold Wiggler.
Oh yeah, the Gold Wiggler would have to be. That. Oh wait, no. We need 5 Wigglers because the Gold Wiggler would be Golden Freddy. So we need 2 more still.
I want Rainbow Wiggler.
Okay, so Rainbow.
Wasn't that like a female Wiggler?
Not in.
We don't talk about her.
Not canonically in the episodes, so like she doesn't count. She's not one that made an appearance because. Actually, I just realized.
Hey, actually, it worked!
What worked?
It actually ate one of the meat I left on the ground.
Yeah, and I just realized that. Do you know what makes this funny?
What?
During the series, if Jade ever wanted to, he actually could have made a female Wiggler episode actually doable.
How?
The character change tickets. If you, I'm guessing you haven't used any, and when you, like with some of the updates, you got a free character change ticket or 2, which would also allow you to change your
plus
gender.
when you pre-ordered Iceborne, they gave you some too.
So yeah, you would have had the ability to literally do not, like, it won't affect your character at all except change the gender, and you could have literally changed your character to a female for a limited time and then just use another ticket to change back. So you literally could have actually introduced a female Wiggler at any point during the saga. I
And
know.
the thing you have to pay, the first ticket's free, the second one you have to pay.
As I just said, you would have got one with an update with normal world, and as Suki just said, you would have got one with Iceborne. Ergo, 2. Maths,
And
motherfucker!
besides, Suki, as I asked you,
Hmm?
can you imagine any of the armors that the females have available, would any of them work with the Wiggler head?
Yes.
Yes.
Bah.
I can confirm that there's actually quite a lot of armors that are actually quite nice in the female and would still work perfectly with the Wiggler head.
Okay, fine. I never thought about it, unfortunately.
I never thought about it too. To be honest, I never
Where
thought
did you
about
get
it. I never thought about a female Wiggler until like, well, you mentioned it in the first half of this episode.
Yeah.
Honestly, with that, I wanted to continue the joke and sort of like talk about the Rose Void of their Void channel. They talk about how their leader is Phoenix Starfighter, and instead of Lost Will, it's Billy Will.
It's
Yeah.
what?
Lily will.
Did you know Billy?
Yeah.
There's no way of saying there's William can be shortened to Bill, and the real name is Billy.
Oof.
And I was stuck on trying to think of something for Suki. Did you know?
Okay.
Salvatore?
I'm actually good with, like, ironic enough, one of my only good strengths when it comes to that is, like, I'm really good at, like, character names, so, that, like, I was thinking of an S name that would fit something like Suki. And
And
Salvatore.
the strangest thing you would need to... Sorry. You first.
Oh no, I was just, yeah, saying that Salvatore would probably be the best one.
And the strange thing is that you wouldn't need to change mine if it works either way.
But you know what I just realized? You know what? I realized something that I think we should do for Iceborne. Not for Iceborne, for Rise. Let's make it legit. Next, like, for Rise, none of us use our current, like, Will and I are already not going to do it, but you two do the same thing, because with Rise, with Iceborne and World, Will and I started it, then you two joined a little while after. In Rise's one, we're all going to be starting at the same time. All four of us should make our, like, custom characters for that series that are the opposite gender to what we do normally use, and kind of do a whole Rose Void type thing.
Okay.
So like, so pretty much you, me, and Will would be female characters, while Suki would be a male character.
So instead of having Suki be the only girl surrounded by a whole bunch of men, it will be Suki being the only male surrounded by a whole bunch of girls.
Yeah.
Will be her harem.
It's like every male's fanfic, just Suki.
I mean, kinda Senpai was that at first, because before we started this series, when it came to like the normal Monster Hunter.
Yeah, when it came to if you remember, Jade, yeah, she's exactly right. When it came to our normal Monster Hunter series playing through the story, that's actually how it was, where you were the only guy surrounded by 3 girls. You should know, because we even made a joke on how you didn't mind 3 girls hooking up to you, because even though 2 of them were guys, they were currently female characters, so you were okay with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so we're in agreement. When it comes to the Rise series, we're gonna do that where like everyone's opposite gender to what they would normally be. So 3 girls, 1 guy. And ironically,
and I'm back. Time to go get some boomerangs.
Ironically enough, I think I already just found Suki's name, because she's gonna be Salvatore. I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know if you're gonna add a name before or after that, or if you're just gonna go with Salvatore. But that's up to you, Suki. Or if you just pick something else, that's up to you. But like, I just thought Salvatore sounded good.
Where did I hear that name from, though?
To be honest, even I don't know where I got that name from. I just like again, I'm really good with naming characters, but I don't know where I get my name pool from. It's just like my brain's just like, you need a name. Something that starts with S. Salvatore!
It sounds familiar.
It does!
Sounds so familiar.
I'm mad that I don't know where it's from.
Like, after the recording, I'll probably look it up. I just don't want to bore the viewers with, like, because they're seeing my point of view, so they're seeing my point of view, so I don't want to bore them with the fact of, like, me just suddenly stopping and the action just to be like, hey, let's look up where I got this name from!
I could swear that it's from Harry Potter, though.
I probably didn't get it even if it's from there, I probably didn't get it from there because I'm not an avid Harry Potter fan. I literally remember, like, the main 3's name and a few other side characters, but other than that, I don't.
Odie, get me out of you.
Yeah, like, I don't remember a lot of the names because I don't give a shit about Harry Potter because of the debacle with the arrogant little shit.
We don't talk about that yet.
Yeah.
Anyway, to move on to something completely different, I have a question for everyone.
Yes?
Now then, besides Eevee, if you could have any Pokemon as a pet,
Larian.
what would it be?
I think he means, let me iterate for Jade, I believe he means anything apart from the Eevee line.
Because I know that everyone would pick Eevee.
Yeah, so, except for the Eevee line, if you could pick any Pokemon. Though, can I add an extra thing, Jade?
Yeah?
Probably, not include legendaries. Like,
fuck you.
Let's face it, they're about as much of a default as the Eevee line, and the fact that they are legendaries. If this was a world where you could have Pokemon as pets, let's face it, it'd be just like worlds today, where either they would be super fucking expensive to take care of, no matter what size, or that only the rich would have them. So, so I'm just making that stipulation. If you could have any Pokemon, no matter what it is, as a pet, apart from the Eevee line or legendaries, what would it be?
I at least came prepared with this one.
Which is
my snake baby.
There's a few snakes. You're gonna have to be more specific.
Arbok.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just because like there's also like stuff like the Viper, the giant.
I would have. If we're being honest, I would have Ekans, I would have Arbok, and I would have Seviper. If we're being completely honest.
Shove all the snakes.
To me, Jessie did not deserve them.
Oh, actually, to be fair, I think she did pretty well with them, and it's probably one of the sad. Like, there's quite a few sad scenes. Not.
Yeah, there is like sad scenes, but I'm just like, I would love them more than you.
Like,
I want them.
I'll say this right now. When it came to the actual heart-impactful scenes, they started to suck more and more as the generations went on. They became less like heart-wrenching.
I cried when she actually did let them go.
Yeah, but like
yeah,
you can respect.
I think it was James's
if you're
coffee Ekin was
coughing.
If you're talking about the time they let them go,
wheezing.
If you're talking about the time that they let them go, it's the episode where they were fighting the poacher, who was actually poaching the whole bunch of Ekans and coughing. So, not only did they, and the guy had a Tyranitar which was destroying them, and Jesse, James, and Meowth distracted the poacher, while the Ekans and Arbok and wheezing and coughing all got away because they literally let their Arbok and wheezing go to help the rest of them.
Yes.
Excuse me to interrupt, but can we get back to the question at hand?
Yes.
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 So we got Eevee, she got Suki's one, she wants snakes.
Yes.
So the Arbok and Ekans. What one would you pick, Will?
It's a toss-up between me two favorite boys. Pretty much it, Blastoise and Onyx.
Well, if you go honest, it's Rock Snakey. So it fits our relationship.
You like the snake's heart.
Yes, I do.
And Jade made another innuendo without even realizing it.
What?
Okay,
What?
Jade, think about our mind and then think about the sentence you just said where he likes his snakes hard.
Ah!
Why do you think
right into that one.
Why do you think Suki turned around and said, "Yes, I do"?
But then again, Suki likes her snakes backwards.
Ow!
No, I meant like she likes half
I know what you meant, but it's just like all I could just imagine is someone getting their ripped off and then turning it around and then stitched back on.
Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
Some people like their snakes backwards. Oh yeah!
Oh no!
Oh yeah! Oh man, this poor Odogaron.
Back to the question.
Back to the future.
What about you, Draco?
What about you, Senpai?
I want to get.
Oh, I'm simple.
What? Porygon?
Porygon.
Yeah. I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed.
Have fun with that. Have fun with that.
That's not an answer though, Draco.
Yeah, I can't speak because I'm paralyzed.
Funny, you seem to be speaking at the moment.
That's mentally. It's my mental pain monologue.
Well, use that one to answer on which Pokemon you would want.
Oh, just wait a moment. Patience, people. Patience.
Do I look like I am patient?
Sometimes.
Better bloody
You look
store.
like Suki.
Still don't have ping pong.
He's not ready yet. Now,
Is he
Jacob,
ready
since
yet?
you're not paralyzed.
And I'm
Yeah, you still
healed.
thinking that, Draco?
Yeah, I'm still trying to think of like who exactly, cause there's a few I wouldn't mind. I just don't know which one I'd exactly choose as my like definitive choice. Cause I am like Will, but I've got a few more options than just two. So I'm just trying to decide like if I had to limit it down to one, who would it be? Cause like there's some. Oh shit! I need to get more.
I technically chose 3 snakes, so
Yeah, William
that's
technically
more than
had
one.
a choice of 2, so you can have more than 1.
Alright, if I'll try to limit it down to like at least 2, because I think there's like quite a few. Because there's not really many in Gen 1 I truly care about. Like, don't get me wrong, if I wouldn't mind having like Squirtle, Bulbasaur, but I'm not
But
pick.
it doesn't have to be Gen 1, it's just Pokemon in general.
What part of patience did I not mention? Because if you like, I was about to go through the generations, you impatient little muppet.
Well, sorry, I don't have your kind of patience to slowly build a...
No one has my kind of patience!
For 7 years!
No one has my kind of patience. I'm a madman.
I'll hear that one.
If anyone had my type of patience, we'd live in a world of peace.
Shall we point to you building your...
That's exactly what he referenced.
Yeah.
That's what I said, Suki.
Yes, the senpai had already referenced the throne of the cards. That video is not out yet, but it will be out soon when I finish editing, because by God.
That's what I was going to reference, was like pointing to the video that will eventually be there.
Eventually.
And I will watch every single hour of it.
Oh,
Draco would be like, here's where my video of me making my car from would be. If I had one!
Yeah, to be fair though, Suki, I've actually probably, if I'm able to succeed, will probably be at max like an hour and something. Because I'm able to shorten the videos for fast forwarding section down to about 30 minutes if the video editing actually fucking works.
We shall see. Because
See,
you know, I'm crazy enough to sit through and watch it.
But yeah, as I was going through the generations, like Gen 1, there aren't many Pokemon.
Who poisoned my boy?
I did. I hit the plant.
My poor baby.
But Gen 1, like don't get me wrong, there's a few Pokemon I like, but nothing that stands completely out. Because of course, Gen 1, my idol was Jolteon, so excluding my boy, Gen 2, straight up Totodile. I love me the water crop. I know a lot of people agree that's not the best starter for that gen, because I think a lot of people say that Cyndaquil is the best for the original gen, like for Gen 2. But I love Totodile. I still find it funny that like people that like love things spelled correctly have an aneurysm every time they read his name. Have you guys ever seen how Feraligatr is spelled?
No.
Very badly, I imagine.
The last 3 letters is GTR. Like, it doesn't spell gator, it says, it's Feraligatr, but it doesn't spell gator at the end. It's because there was a character limit back in that, like, era of gaming, they had to shorten the name, so they literally just took out a few letters and just made it, like, Feraligatr, where it's GTR at the end. They don't spell gator, they just like take like the in between letters out. A lot of people, yeah, a lot of people like went mental over that. It's like, that's not how you spell Feraligatr. It's like, yeah, it is actually.
Well, people will go nuts over anything. God damn it, Odogaron!
What?
Like,
I just got done bleeding!
Well, he believes you should be staying on your period for as long as possible.
Well, unless his father is gonna put a baby in me.
I think you'd probably...
Stop making him stop that.
I think that you'd probably piss off Will if you did that.
He is the father!
Then I have some concerns.
God damn it.
If William Seed created this thing, the fuck is wrong with his seeds?
We've seen Odogaron.
Well, Draco, you
I
have to
may or
remember
may not
that
have made a deal with the devil.
And the devil's like, what the
that's
fuck?
it. William is a ghoul.
How? That doesn't make... That still doesn't make sense on how he made a fucking red wyvern dog as a baby.
Shall we bring in the different types of gods and how, like, their children don't look normal either?
They're
Like
gods,
Loki.
that different. And besides that, Zeus is an Zeus is a special exception, especially because he just fucks everyone and everything.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't say that in Hercules yet. Disney movie.
Yeah, no. And you know what I actually find funny? When you realize and you actually like watch proper movies and like realize the true recorded history of like Greek and how the Zeus story went and all that, it's really funny when you go back and watch Hercules movie, especially when you hear that initial song, because I didn't notice it before, but that starting song is got the Gospels talking about, like, having a song about how Zeus is some type of hero where Titans were destroying everything, then he just came over and told them to chill, and like he's an absolute hero that brought the world into peace, and that's the gospel truth. And it's like, no it's not. He and his brothers just gained power, took down their father because the father was eating all the children because the father was threatened that one of them would overtake him. And then he tricked his brother into being forced to be the ruler of hell in a general sense.
I wasn't talking about like just him though. I'm saying about like.
I know that, Suki. I'm saying that in general, like how.
Odogaron, you're pissing me off.
That's because people keep. That's because people keep going up there, so he keeps triggering to them.
William, get your ass down here.
But it's like I was more talking about the fact of like how the gospel song at the beginning of Hercules, the Disney movie, is talking about predicting of how Zeus is some type of just straight up hero and like the perfect man, and it's like no, he did a lot of fucked up shit. Like he and his brothers like
Boomerangs.
He and his brothers did some shit. He tricked one of his brothers into being the ruler of hell just so he could have all the power and his brother could rule the seas. And then then after that, Zeus decided, you know what? If it has any type of heartbeat, I'ma fuck it.
Yeah, because that's apparently how he got all the half-human things in that mythology.
Yep. Minotaurs, centaurs. It's like if there's a half-human thing in any type of category, that's usually because Zeus fucked something.
Put the mushroom in here. Okay, we good.
But it's like, if you guys ever get the chance, it's like, go back and listen to the gospel song, because although it's a really good song, you realize on how, like, wrong it is, of how they're singing of him being some type of perfect hero, and yet Zeus is probably the farthest thing from it.
Yeah, anyway, back to the thing at hand. How else would I have Odogaron as a child?
Hey, Crotchalockers! Wait, no. What's the other ones?
Baboas.
Hey, this is the first time they've been in the series.
Are you saying, Suki?
How else would William be the father? He looks just like him.
I just say, wait, what?
He looks just like him.
What?
Odogaron looks just like him.
I want to push down.
I'm gonna push X-Men down.
I actually want to push it multiple times.
Extra? What the fuck?
Even William, the father, is confused.
This is an episode of Jerry Springer right now. This is an episode of Jerry Springer where she's pretty much constantly saying that he's the father, and William's sitting there doubting. Well, you've probably got like this half wolf man just sitting at the end of the other at the end of the chair at the other end, just like worried as fuck. It's just like, not the father. It's like, William, you are not the father. Weird Dodogama Wolfman, you are the father. And then you have William get up. You son of a bitch! I'm gonna kill you!
Well, fine then. If William wants to be that way, then he's not the daddy.
I mean,
please don't
be
say
the
he's the
adopted
mommy.
father.
No,
he's the
you're not even the adopted. Where did you come from?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, you could always just say that he's adopted, and then, like, that solves all the problems, because then you have to worry about William's seeds being, like, diseased.
No, because when I started playing this, he fully agreed that he was the daddy. And
Yes,
now he's playing out, so...
But I'm pretty sure he meant as in the owner to pet thing, not as in he spawned this.
No.
You got its tail.
We didn't break his tail, we cut it off. Different.
Congratulations, Dodogama. You've joined the club of monsters that we cut the tails off with Boomerang.
So, the army of two.
Three, actually.
Fucking snakes.
Are you sick of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking area?
Yes, because I'm trying to carve the motherfucking tail.
Yeah, and Suki's like, I'm gonna.
I will
open a
put you
window.
to sleep.
Look out, she'll do it.
I will purposely take out my weapon just to beat your ass. You're not safe from this.
I mean, technically you can't be disqualified because you're not using it on the actual monster, so I guess actually that's appropriate.
As long as it doesn't hurt the monster we're supposed to be hurting.
It's gonna be hurting a monster, just not ours.
Trap.
Motherfucking snakes. Motherfucking lizard snakes.
In a minute. How are we
Still not ready
almost?
yet.
How are we almost on time again? We're about to run out of time.
In our defense, the snakes didn't help.
Actually, beforehand they did, because they kept it, like, in an earlier part of this episode, they kept it, like, after we trapped it twice in a row, they then paralyzed it, keeping it stuck in a certain place further for a long period of time, just so I could throw a boomerang outside for a
Draco.
while.
Darling. I meant with them getting in the way of taking our fucking boomerangs. Because that's twice now that I have tried a boomerang and Odie, and one of those little bastards got in me way because they just wanted to sting him.
Yeah, but the boomerangs go through them.
Yeah, go all the way through.
Yeah, it's like...
Apparently not with this one.
Well, yeah, they that's how the boomerangs work. They have no physical form except for the form of damage.
Yes, but hills, Draco. They are my weakness.
I, as a hammer player, find hills my inner strength.
And dual blade, same thing.
I draw power from hills.
Same thing.
They like my grace code.
By the power
You're
of
both
hillsides!
I have the hammer! Privileges!
No, you just say, I have the privileges!
Privileges!
There! A perfect thing to end off the series.
Privileges!
What the fuck? Alright then!
You're still grounded, William, so...
Actually, got a good question for you, Jade.
Yeah.
If I was to hit one of those rocks that sets fires onto the ground, if I was to do that and the Dodogama accidentally runs over the fire, does that still count?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Alright, I'm gonna find those rocks, because I'm doing it and
As long as you don't hit the Dodogama with the rocks. Because
right
technically the Dodogama, its own fault for getting in the rocks. In the fire.
If I throw a rock at its face, it's his own fault for getting hit in the face with a rock.
Hey, it broke something else.
No, I cannot find any rocks. Wait.
Oh well.
Yeah, no, there's no rocks in this area that are flammable, which is annoying.
Damn unflammable rocks.
And we got these normal rocks.
I want my rocks on fire! It's some way filling up, I think he may have fallen asleep.
No, I ran up and got the fire rocks.
Oh.
Just
Well, I'm
remember
gonna
not
try
to
to hit the monster.
yeah, just remember not to throw them past the monster. We need to throw them at the ground to set fire.
Yeah.
Or we just set you on fire.
I set the handle.
I like that plan. Let's throw the rocks at William, set him on fire, then throw him at the Dodogama.
Yes,
Alright.
for hurting me.
I
I was
just like how William just goes, okay, I'm good with
This
this.
is the worst thing he's been through. But I mean, like, I've set the handler on fire before, so it's fine. I made her
Yeah,
look
but
like
she likes the fire.
yeah, I just made her look like she spawned from Satan because like I shot fire over the fire pod things right around her where she was standing to make it literally look like she was standing in a complete ring bonfire of well fire. It looked really great, but at the same time I'm like, I'm scared of you.
Like William right now.
Fire right now.
Which,
Oh,
how
and-
long does it take to get down here?
He's already been down here.
Then why do I see no fire?
Because there's no poison in this area.
I didn't say we need poison for fire.
I mean, if Draco can set the handler on fire without there being poison, then
Her words are poisonous enough. Hey,
like
Parge!
William.
Hey, Parge! Shut the fuck up. Don't call me that, you son of a bitch. I like how you're trying to tranquilize its butt. Like, you could throw tranquilize you could throw tranquilize like dust at its face. No. I want to put its butt to sleep.
Because maybe it'd be funny just seeing it run around on all just two legs instead of four.
It breathes through its butt.
Might be the strangest thing.
I mean, technically, no. I can't say you're wrong there. Especially, it's not even the weirdest thing by our conversation stakes because we've said weirder shit.
Oh, and on a something completely different. There's Suki.
Hmm.
You good?
I have to go get more boomerangs.
But you're standing perfectly still in front of me. There you go. Anyway, on an unrelated topic, being that everyone else chose more one Pokemon, I think I'll suggest another Pokemon I like. Would be good for a pet.
Porygon 2.
No.
Porygon 2.
Surprisingly, it's not Porygon.
Oh.
It is Mawile.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you elaborate on why? I'm
And
actually curious.
Draco. I'm about to glue your mouth because I was gonna ask that.
Well, honestly, I know the origin of Pokemon is of a yokai, if an odd one, but I just
Really?
really like the design.
Yeah, Mawile is based on a yokai who literally is a woman with like a mouth hair.
Yeah, and I don't know, I just kind of find it adorable.
Yeah.
Huh.
But the Mawile, not the yokai.
Yeah. It's there's actually a lot
Okay.
of there's actually quite a few Pokemon that are based on yokais that people don't even realize. But yeah, that's what inspired the Mawile thing. She actually,
You and I will be discussing this later, Draco, because I'm curious now.
okay. Yeah. But
So wait, is that why we now have Yokai Watch?
No.
No, there's no relation. Yokai Watch is just
It's its own entity.
Okay, thank God.
I don't really like Yokai Watch.
I don't either.
For kids, I'm like, yeah, it's okay for a kid's series, but I'm like, it's... But back to the topic at hand. Because like Suki picks 3, I'm gonna pick 3. So I go with Totodile. My second one will probably be like a 4th gen actually. I wouldn't mind Turtwig. Because although I love my last choice, I will say when it comes to grass starters, the only grass starter, if I remember correctly, that beats Bulbasaur for me would be Turtwig, because I do like the grass turtle boy.
Same.
Like I've always just been that way. And besides, I have really great memories of Platinum and Pearl, so it's like
Senpai, why are you loading the gun again?
I'm sorry, did I choose the wrong starter? I'm sorry!
I see you've chosen that.
You mock Bulbasaur. Time to die.
I didn't mock Bulbasaur there. I said it was good! The other one I should mock is that goddamn fire lizard that people have been worshipping like it's the new fucking god incarnation.
Oh yeah, God Charizard.
Oh, you mean so not Arceus.
The true Arceus.
I used to like Charizard.
Yeah, because I was insulted years as a false god.
It's like, I used to like Charizard. The first time I got it...
What'd you do?
I threw a boomerang up its butt.
It obviously didn't like it.
Oh, I'm paralyzed. Shit.
I'll help you, Draco, by throwing boomerangs at you.
That doesn't work!
Oh no!
Did you see what I did,
it's time to
Suki?
die.
I had to go get more boomerangs because mine ran out faster than... No, I don't want to craft.
I threw a boomerang at Odie's butt and actually knocked it over.
Really?
And now it's poison.
I didn't do that part. But yeah,
I like how you just jump with that one like, I didn't do that. You can't blame me. I didn't do it.
But yeah, no, when it comes to Charizard, like, I used to like it, and then came the X and... What? Yeah, X and Y, I think is that the one they released, Mega Evolutions?
I think so, yeah.
Because, like, I still say that it's not the fact that the Mega Evolutions were included, I think that design-wise, they fucked up on which design was which type. Like, the Dragon type Charizard Mega looks like a flying type, and the flying type Charizard Mega looks like a dragon.
Well, that and they practically turned Charizard into Pikachu.
He outsped Pikachu by a mile. Especially because then came the later games, including Sword and Shield, where literally he got yet another form, and he's also one of the only...
Yes, where it becomes the God of Fire.
And let's not forget that he's one of the only Pokemon in all of Generation 1 that you call bullshit on their method for shinies. Because they say, and I quote, that they use a random type generator thing in the original gen to pick like what Pokemon got what color shinies, and it was usually like the opposite set of the grid. I find it highly unbelievable that it just somehow perfectly got red and black. Majoritively black.
Yes, you know, black, the best shiny.
Yeah, I find that bullshit, especially because, and one thing, a Pokemon that has a similar, almost identical color scheme, except it's a little lighter, is Dragonite. Yet it's as far away from any greys, blacks, or anything like that as possible with that shit colored green.
Didn't it get a shiny variant too?
What?
Dragonite?
Yeah, as I said, it's shit colored green. Dragonite's shiny is green, but it's like diarrhea green. I'm gonna trap it, see if it's ready.
It might be.
Nope. More pain.
He says denied.
Denied.
We're gonna run out of time again.
Well, I'm glad that this guy was optional.
Oh my god. Yeah, this series would have ended early. How is it that the bullshit things that we thought were gonna end the series didn't, but then two side things did?
Because they were mad that they weren't fully included.
Well,
they were optional. They want the respect like the other ones.
But yeah, no, if we're picking three, I'd pick Turtile, I'd pick Turtwig, and I'll try to pick a non-starter for like the last one because I've accidentally chosen two starters and I don't want to kind of pick all starters. So going by the series, I'm trying to run through my somewhat knowledge of Pokemon at the moment. Am I going up or down?
Up.
Um,
He's basically outside where the first camp is.
I'd actually have to think. I'm like,
oh, if we're picking three, I already know my third one.
what would be your third?
Kabutox.
Would you go Kabutops or just go Kabuto so it could turn into Kabutops?
Kabuto, because literally you can have that little thing click to just sitting on the on top of your head like a little hat.
He's my baby.
That just makes me think of a headcraft.
Literally, that's what he is.
Yeah, that would make him like, it's just like, I'm recreating my favorite game!
It just goes in the face. Like for his face, it's like now like a face hugger.
It just shows affection by hugging your face.
Very tight. And then sticking something provocative down your throat to lay in.
It may or may not squeeze the life out of you. It may or may not choke you.
I still find it funny in the first movie, they make it like a huge deal on how once these things grab onto your face, they never let go. And then you have like the really crappy alien resurrection, where it's like one attaches to some like to the character's face, and they immediately rip it off. It's like, did you not see how the first movie was, game? Recreate? Oh, they're supposed to not like come off like an annoying housefly. They're supposed to be like, once they're on, they're on. But at the same time, apparently in the first movie, the gestation period was like quite a bit, where in the second one, it's just a couple of hours. It's like they were on fast forward.
Progress, Draco. Progress.
Moving on.
If you could have a third, then Jade, what would it be?
Good question. What is it?
It's called
Phalanx.
Spartans. They're
Yeah,
based on Spartans.
It's called Phalanx.
Name may not be the best, but it's an interesting Pokemon.
It's actually named similar to something that's a part of the Spartans. Like I believe like Phalanx is actually something as a or something almost spelled similar is how the Spartans did a formation.
Anyway, something I meant to do at the beginning of this whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
For you, Draco, a handshake. For you, William, a pat on the back. And you, Suki, you get a pat on the head. For actually making it to Dodogama for this whole series. For a job well done.
Yeah, but the fuck's you talking about?
Always gradually that we got up to our goal.
Yeah, but bitch, if you're gonna offer me a handshake, you better offer me a motherfucking handshake.
I don't. What do you want?
Not wrong one.
Shut my door.
Over there is where you offer me a handshake, bitch.
What's it called again?
That one was flourishing. It works. It's not lined up, but it works.
I'm ready for head pat now.
The best I can do is probably a flourish, so give me a moment. Now then, head patting the Suki.
Yay.
Sorry.
I
I planned.
head pat by senpai.
I won't lie. I was expecting a more.
Well,
a bit more from you, Suki.
We'll probably finish this Pokemon conversation after the recording, because we're already way past, like, we've already extended past 2 hours. My fucking god.
Oh, Jesus.
Because each of those HUDs finished, remember? They all take 15 minutes. We have taken almost, like, 2 hours and 5 minutes just to do this one fucking episode. This is going to be a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm glad it's the final episode, but I'm also sad it's the final episode. But hey, for now...
All good things come to an end, Draco.
Yeah, when we get another spot and we get the Elgato thing, we'll be doing Rise for the channel, and yeah, now we've got an idea that we're going to do all of us doing fresh, out-the-box characters. Suki will be the only male for once, and 3 of us will be the female males.
Should be interesting.
Yes, you can do whatever female Wiggler name you want to do. Though with female Wiggler, I'll probably be normal Phoenix Dark Rider. And, well, if either William can pick a female name, or one of the other two can give you a female name that fits. Since I know you'll probably just, I know you'll probably just default to one of those, like, 2 that you have. So if you don't want to pick one of them, you can just have one of them pick for you.
He ain't gonna be using Tazia again.
Anyway, so for now, my friends, we hope you've enjoyed the video so far. This has been an interesting ride.
This is it.
Yeah, and
Yes,
ironically,
it is.
yeah, the ironic part of it is the fact that our goal was to get to Best Boy, and technically, even if we wanted to complete the series, he legitimately finished the series because we couldn't beat him with the boomerangs. So he is legitimately the achievement and the final heart hurdle episode. So, do you want to speak?
Yeah, just speak, everyone. This is the last Monster Hunter World episode.
Yeah, there's really not much else we can do in World. So, like, that hasn't been done like a million times, and this was our fun little series. So the next time you see a Monster Hunter thing on the channel, it will either be stories or Rise or both, depending on how things go with slottage and when I get the Elgato thing. So for now, my friend.
So Suki and William, what's your ride? How did you feel about this whole crazy ride?
It was interesting.
Indeed.
Very well, nicely put. I love that your deep and thoughtful wisdom on this series is so riveting.
Well, you're trying to wrap this up, so I'm trying to help you, okay?
I just love that it's like, he wants a legitimate answer, it's just like, fine, okay. That's
Well, it was more difficult, like, beating the urge of not bashing the crap out of the monster with your weapon.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, trust me, I already had that experience in, like, that episode that I fucked up twice. But it's like, I find it funny, like, it's like the conversation was like, do you want to go out tonight? And then someone just replies with K. Just the letter K. That's literally the scenario in a nutshell. Is Suki dead? No, she's
No,
like,
I am admiring my senpai.
Well, see, I'd like to say that, except right now on my screen, you just got a cat's grundle in your face. So, as far as I can see, all you're staring at is the cat's grundle as it kicks you in the face every now and then.
Well, on my screen, I have you kicking me in the head.
No, like I'm. Oh wait, yeah. I slightly am every now and then I slightly am, but no. Yeah. Jade's cat was kicking you in the head as you're staring at its cat grundle. Anyway, we hope guys have enjoyed the video so far, my friends. Make sure to hit the bell notification icon down below to be notified by any of our shenanigans that we post every weekend. But for now, my friends, leave a like, please subscribe, check out our other videos, and we shall see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.